my hobby.
We welcome you to sunny South Florida. The Raptors begin the game with the basketball. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. Jay, sometimes it's not just the heat that does opponents in my... Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Waiters. You've got to get that one to go. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Jimmy Butler.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Fires the three. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
So Lowry lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Butler into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Toronto has the basketball. That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. To Leonard. Lowry. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Butler to bring it up. Down 5. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot, money. Good shot, money. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, check up. Let's go. Screen, screen.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Flushes down the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Butler into the front court. 5-point game. To Waiters. Here comes the screen.
Look. Nah, I don't need no screen.
The drive. Right to the...
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 for 7.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Butler to bring it up. They trail by 7. Marc Gasol tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
For 3, he is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Lowry. To Van Vliet. Here's a chance from long range. Fred Van Vliet locked in on that one.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
He'd have the basketball.
Block up. Here you go.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Mark!
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Kawhi Leonard.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Oh, nice find for the basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Lowry. Pascal Siakam goes to the left side. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't get the bounce. Dragic into the front court. Down 8. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Butler. To Waiters. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. It's the Heat with the possession. Kyle Lowry pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Butler into the front court. 9-point margin. Marc Gasol with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Butler.
Screen left, 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 left.
Shot clock winding down. Leonard. And he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Knocked loose. Dragic with it. His team down 9. From long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Screen coming your way.
Deep right corner to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Jay, he missed his first 5 shots, but he finally gets one to go down from 3.
0 for 5 means absolutely nothing to me. If you make your next 10 shots, you'll finish the game 10 of 15. That'll probably get you $150 million.
Miami's got it.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go. Ball.
Driving right to the basket. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Here comes the screen.
Right.
Leonard to Gasol. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Dragic with the basketball. Down 11. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Lowry. Great defense, forcing the miss. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pascal Siakam. Huge block. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. It's an 11-point game. Fred VanVleet. Oh, had him going there for a second. To VanVleet. Screen coming. Siakam guarded by Ginobili. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Dragic with it. His guys currently down by 13. Turns and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. No good. To Randolph. Shot from the lane won't go. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Raptors come away with it. To Leonard. 4-3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play.
I like that.
Burke with it. Trailing by 15. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To VanVleet. Lynn gets it in the left corner. To Gasol. Leonard. Lynn cleans it up. To Ibaka. Leonard. To Ibaka.
He's too small. He's too small.
Leonard.
To number 11, Dion Waiters. That's his first.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. It's the second. One more coming. Burke with it. Down a bundle. the mark.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money? Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Kawhi Leonard here against Ginobili. Kawhi Leonard. He's now at 40% from the field.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Burke with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in a very one-sided first quarter thus far. Marc Gasol with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
It's the Heat with the possession. The drive, right to the basket. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Long key from three-quarters court. 1 quarter down. It's been all Raptors. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Miami with the basketball. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Powell to Ibaka. Deep left corner. Around the perimeter to Ibaka. Goes to the right side. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Burke with it. His guys down big. Butler. Nice pass to get things going.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Powell matched up with Ginobili. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
He'd have the basketball. To Butler. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard to Van Vliet. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Fires the 3. Not that time. knocked loose.
Got ball.
Driving right to the basket. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Udonis Haslem at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Sizing up the defense. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
OG Anunoby matched up with Jimmy Butler. Ibaka. To Powell. Five to shoot for Toronto. Has a look. The Heat grab the board. To Randolph. Short jumper misses. Kicks it around the perimeter to Ibaka. Has a chance. Shot by Ibaka won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Ibaka to Powell. Ibaka. Going to launch beyond the arc. Ibaka bothered just enough on that one. To Butler. The drive right to the basket. Jimmy Butler not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Ibaka. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Butler. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
That's a mismatch.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Taken by the Raptors.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
OG Anunoby at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Butler. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lowry steps out and hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Miami's got it.
My ball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Butler with a shot, no good. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. No good. To Butler. And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lowry. Goes to the left side. To Lowry. Gasol. Lowry. Not going down here.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Pascal Siakam. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. To Butler. Randolph. Driving right to the basket. Pascal Siakam. Tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
For three. Missed it. Gasol. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Miami secures the rebound. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Kyle Lowry with the rock.
Defense, let's go.
OG Anunoby guarded by Myers Leonard. To Van Vliet. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Butler to Dragic. Beyond the arc for three, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Fred Van Vliet to Gasol. Got it.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
To Waiters. The drive right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Marc Gasol, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Dragic to Waiters. That pass taken away by Toronto.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, he had him there for a second. And counted at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Butler. Pascal Siakam rejects it. Raptors come away with it. Gasol. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. That's no good. Not that time. To Butler. Just not going down. To Van Vliet. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
Good shot.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for Miami, number 50, Zach Randolph.
Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler.
Take coming, take coming.
To Ibaka. McCall. Gets it in the right corner. To Leonard.
In the second quarter.
Jumper's good. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Curling inside. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ibaka. That one off the mark. It's no good. Layup goes down. Well done.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
To Leonard. Serge Ibaka slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Goran Dragic. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down big. Short jumper off the mark. To McCaw. Leonard. To McCaw. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Goes to the right side. Lowry, tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our
The Raptors certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Heat have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Rebound comes to Lowry.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Lowry to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Dragic. Marc Gasol pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. Textbook defense. Waiters to Dragic. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Leonard. And count the basket inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Kyle Lowry with a piece. Gasol. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Gets it in the left corner to Leonard. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Kawhi Leonard against Leonard. And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here we go. My ball.
It's rebounded by Gasol. Leonard to Lowry. Fred VanVleet. Miami with the basketball. To Butler, working the outside. Waiters, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Leonard. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. And the basket good at the rim.
You see, Ed, the defender was just slightly outside his comfort zone. You don't stop a move like that. Nobody does.
Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Gasol. Leonard. Surveys the floor. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Lowry buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Kyle Lowry able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here comes the screen. Waiters. Throws it up. Pass stolen by Miami.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Jimmy Butler. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Count the basket at the rim. To VanVleet. From long range. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense. Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. Marc Gasol. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
4-3. Rebound taken by Olynyk. Dragic to Butler.
Here we go. Here we go.
Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Marc Gasol. He's now 5 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
He'd have the basketball. Count the basket inside.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Siakam sizing up Leonard. There's the toss. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball.
That's me. Got ball.
Cruises inside for 2. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Leonard to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Get down. Half court. Hands off. Play some D.
Dragic to Randolph. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Fred Van Vliet to Ibaka. Leonard to Van Vliet. Oh, he had him there for a second. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Van Vliet. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Great dish to set it up. Dion Waiters powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I don't really care that Fred Van Vliet finished 3rd in the voting for 6th man of the year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's the story. That's the narrative we need to focus on.
To Leonard. Swings it. Fred Van Vliet to Ibaka. Swings it. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Leonard. To Lowry. Leonard. To Van Vliet. Leonard. That won't go. Gasol to Van Vliet. Shot for Leonard, no good. Burke with it. His guys down big. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Leonard to Gasol. To Leonard. Oh, had him going there for a second. Here's Leonard for two. Draws the double and still hits.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. And scores. Strong take.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Toronto has the basketball. To Jeremy Lin. Ibaka. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Butler. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound corralled by Butler. Count it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Powell, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
I got ball. I got something for him. He's cut.
And Jimmy Butler, oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Screen coming. Powell to Ibaka. Oh, he had him there for a second. From the painted area, won't go down. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense to Butler. Marc Gasol with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Deep two there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Lin. Gasol. Pass stolen by Miami.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And the finish at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
To Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jeremy Lin sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To the rim, lays it up and in. Toronto with the basketball. Serge Ibaka, now 4 for 9.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Ah, the monster stuff. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Meaning, he had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Not done yet. OG Anunoby sizing up Butler. To Gasol. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. To Ibaka. For 3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Miami's got it. And scores.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Lin against Leonard. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Ibaka. Has a look. Ibaka, shot no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Dragic. The drive, right to the basket. Marc Gasol, snatching it out of the air. Lin.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Can't connect, it's no good. Ibaka. No good, that's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lin with it. His guys holding the big lead. Ibaka. To Powell. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended, but Norman Powell answers the call.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And he He's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jimmy Butler has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Toronto has the basketball. Ibaka. To Gasol, down low. Kicks it around the perimeter. Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Ibaka. Gasol. To Ibaka. To Van Vliet. Lowry. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the finish, slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Butler. Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect. Dragic with it. Down a bundle. Cashes in for 2.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Butler. Rises for the slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
To Ibaka. Lowry. To Leonard. Has a chance. Leonard shot won't go down. Butler, terrific vision. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Gasol. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Burke with it. His guys down big. To Butler. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kelly Olynyk trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Oh, he had him there for a second. Runner's good there.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Butler to bring it up. Down by 15. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's the Heat with the possession. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And he finishes at the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Oh, he can't connect. Kawhi Leonard tips it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Butler. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Nice finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here we go. I got him.
Kawhi Leonard rejects it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Free throws up and perfect. Lowry. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Myers Leonard. To Ibaka. Five to shoot for Toronto. Shot from in close, no good. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Ibaka. Here's Leonard for 2. Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
I got ball.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors emerged victorious after a tight finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Heat finished on the losing end of a close score. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
Marc Gasol seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
My girl. So you talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, though. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing.